He says, it was the guy who attacked me, Konohamaru, Boruto, Mitsuki, Katasuke, and the guy who basically crushed Owl. He says, how do you mean? He says, so what's up with him? He says, he knows the Rasengan. He goes, the Rasengan? Really hard to get him after. He says, he also knew how to summon a toad. A toad? Carson says, I'm getting vibes from him. I'm getting mad Jiraiya vibes. But Jiraiya would never do that. It can't be him. Jiraiya's way too pure of a person. He would not just go and betray. He says, well, I don't know. So let's just go into the fight with Delta. Naruto would be fighting Delta, going when she'd go for an eye beam. Christian would jump in front saying, Earth style mud wall, blocking it, but then the lasers would go through and cut him on both of his shoulders. She'd appear in front of him and kick him into a tree. He says, well, looks like I'm getting serious. And then says, Sharingan! Then rushes in with Naruto and they go, Christian punches Delta right in the face, going, she goes, but barely even flinches. He goes, dang it! Then he says, Rasengan! And actually hitting her, blasting her back, since Rasengan is an A-rank jutsu. It's insanely strong. Then he says, Boruto! Boruto says, lethal Boruto stream! Blasting him forward. Christian catches and grabs Boruto's hand and makes it even faster, going, now, Boruto! He says, Boruto, Uchiha, combination strike! And Christian launches him at maximum velocity. And yeets him, because that's what maximum velocity basically is. Boruto goes, and hits Delta right in the stomach with a palm strike. She goes, Naruto would kick her back. He says, you two, stop getting into this fight. Christian says, I don't care. Christian goes, like it. Then cutting some of her, piercing a little bit of her hair off. She goes, you insolent brat, how dare you! Cut my hair! Then blasts him up in the sky with an eye beam. He goes, then it goes through him. He goes, Boruto goes, Christian! They go, Naruto gets enraged by his apparent student's death and activates full KCM mode. Activates full 6-pass Sage mode. I'm gonna guess he has it. Going, but then Naruto's knocked back. He goes, but then Christian turns into mud. Sarori doesn't realize. No one realizes. But then Delta feels a build-up in chakra behind her, and then she's instantly hit by a Chidori. Christian goes, then while he's shocking her, grabs her by the arms, doing like Sasuke's Ultimate Ninja Storm 1 jutsu, when he hits them, and then holds them and drops her. She goes, but then she gets right back up and disappears and kicks him in the face. He goes, Christian goes, rushing back forward, going, he says, yay, at maximum velocity! And then cuts Boruto in the eye. I mean, not Delta in the eye. She goes, then, waboosh! Christian says, this is gonna be hard. He takes a heavy breather and goes, he says, Boruto! Boruto jumps forward going, Rasengan! Missing the Rasengan and then is kicked back. Christian catches him, then spins, going, right here. He says, then Christian, they both do like a combo attack with Mitsuki and Sarada joining in. Christian says, right here, right now. Then they cross each other. They both say, Rasengan! Christian says, Chidori! Boruto says, Rasengan! They put them together going, ah! Then blast her into the stratosphere. I don't want